Hello everyone. Today I am going to start chapter 7 Greenland. Students, in this chapter I am going to discuss about polar region, also known as tundra region, on basis of its location, countries, climate, vegetation, wildlife and people. Today I am going to discuss location, land and climate of Greenland. Here I am going to discuss terms that you are going to read in the chapter today. Ocean, a huge water body. Continent, a huge landmass. Island, land surrounded by water on all sides. Bay, water body surrounded by land on three sides. Strait, narrow strip of land joining two water bodies and separating two land masses. Iceberg, huge block of ice. Glacier, moving sheet of ice. Climate, atmospheric condition of a place for long period of time. Horizon, line at which the earth and sky appear to meet. Temperature, degree of hotness or coldness. Here I am going to discuss difficult words that you are going to read in chapter. Extends, stretches, Norwegian, people of Norway, explore, to travel, inhabitants, natives, several, many, giant, great size, reverse, opposite. Students, open your social studies book at page number 44. You all have to mark important terms and meanings while reading the chapter. Greenland. The Arctic region extends from the North Pole to the Arctic Circle 66.5 degrees north, which includes almost the entire Arctic Ocean and the northern part of Europe, Asia and North America. Students, Arctic region is located between 66.5 degrees north, that is Arctic Circle, to 90 degrees north, that is North Pole. It includes Arctic Ocean and countries like Russia, Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden and Finland. The Antarctic region extends from South Pole to the Antarctic Circle 66.5 degrees south, which includes the continent of Antarctica and the surrounding Southern Ocean. Antarctic region is located between 66.5 degrees south, that is Antarctic Circle, and 90 degrees south, that is South Pole. It includes Southern Ocean, also known as Antarctic Ocean, and continent of Antarctica, the frozen continent. These regions, which are called polar region, remain very cold throughout the year and are covered with snow. Area near the poles is known as polar region. This region is also known as tundra region. The climate of polar region or the tundra region is extremely cold. It is covered with snow throughout the year. Greenland is located between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. It is the world's largest island by area. Students, in this chapter I am going to discuss about Greenland, the world's largest island by area. Look at this map, students. You all can see Greenland is located between Arctic Ocean in the north and Atlantic Ocean in the south. The Baffin Bay and the Davis Strait separate Greenland from the northern islands of Canada. This word bay means water bodies surrounded by land on three sides. Straight, narrow strip of land joining two water bodies and separating two land masses. From this map, it is clear that Baffin Bay and Davis Strait are two water bodies which are separating Greenland from islands of northern Canada. It is a part of Denmark. Students, Greenland has its own local government, but it is part of Denmark. It was Erik Rit, a Norwegian, which means people of Norway, who explored Greenland. Students, word explored means to travel. He called it Greenland to attract settlers from other countries. Here you all can see picture of Erik the Red. He was named so in the youth because of his red hair. He was exiled from Iceland in 980 AD when he decided to explore land towards the west. He named the country Greenland in belief that this good name would attract the settlers. Greenlanders call their country Kalanet Nunet, meaning land of the people. People of Greenland call their country as Kalanet Nunet. The Inuit Eskimos are the original inhabitants of the land. Inuits, also known as Eskimos, live in the northern parts of Canada near the Arctic Circle. They are original natives of this land. Huge blocks of ice called icebergs break away from the glaciers and slide down in the sea, frequently in this region. Word glaciers mean moving sheet of ice. An iceberg is a huge block of ice which break away from glaciers and move away in the sea of this region. These icebergs are very dangerous to the ships passing through this region due to lack of visibility. Ice below the water is dangerous to the ships. The sharp hidden ice can easily tear bottom of a ship. Do you know of a ship that sank after striking an iceberg? Yes, it was the Titanic. Students, you know, in the year 1912, a very popular ship known as Titanic sank after striking an iceberg. Climate. During winter, the sun may not be visible for several weeks as it does not rise above the horizon. Word several means many and horizon means line at which the earth and sky appear to meet. In winter season, the sun may not rise above the horizon and it cannot be seen for several weeks. The polar regions have 6 months of continuous day and 6 months of continuous night. Polar region experiences 6 months of continuous darkness and 6 months of light. The reason is that the earth is tilted on its axis. So, the pole that is away from the sun remains in complete darkness till it comes in front of the sun. Winter in Greenland is characterized by continuous darkness, heavy snowfall, temperature always below freezing point, extremely cold and chilly winds, the aurora borealis. Now I am going to discuss climate of Greenland in winters. In winters, sun does not rises for 6 months. People of Greenland experience heavy snowfall. It remains frozen and is covered with snow throughout the year. The climate of this region is extremely cold. People here can see northern lights. No more. Aurora means down and borealis means north wind. Sometimes it can be seen in the northern parts of North America, Europe and Asia. But aurora means down and borealis means north wind. These northern winds can be seen by people living in northern parts of North America, Europe and Asia. The aurora borealis are like giant curtains hanging and waving in the sky. They appear in shades of red, blue, green and violet in the winter sky. The aurora borealis are like very big curtains hanging and waving in the sky, which can be seen in winter season. They are of different colors like red, blue, green and violet. The climate is just the reverse during short, cool summer. Climate of winters and summers is opposite to each other. Like the summers are short and cold, but winters are long and frozen. In the high latitudes above the Arctic Circle in mid-summer, the sun does not sink below the horizon at any time of the day. The sun never sets and it shines even at midnight. That is why this part of the world is called Land of the Midnight Sun. Midnight sun is a natural concept that occurs in summer season in the areas that lie above the Arctic Circle and below the Antarctic Circle. The Earth is rotating at a tilted axis relative to the Sun, and during summer months the North Pole is angled towards the Sun. That is why Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Alaska, Greenland and Iceland are known as Land of the Midnight Sun. Students, in this video I have discussed polar region on basis of its location, that it covers the area of 66.5° north to 90° north and 66.5° south to 90° south. Countries: Greenland, North Canada, North Europe, North Russia, North Alaska and Antarctica. Climate extremely cold throughout the year. Students, now it is your homework to read page number 44 and 45. Try to solve exercise on page number 45. Thank you.